A new bill has been filed in the Senate, and it's creating a huge stir. $5,900. That's the potential amount you could receive in dual payments if this legislation passes. For millions of Americans who rely on Social Security, SSI, and SSDI, this could be a game changer. You've heard the buzz, but what does this really mean for you? The $5,900 Social Security dual payment bill is more than just a headline. It's a lifeline being proposed at a time when inflation is squeezing budgets across the country, and the cost of living continues to climb higher. Seniors are feeling the pinch every day with rising prices at the grocery store, healthcare costs, and rising utility bills. For many, the monthly Social Security check, or SSDI payment, just doesn't stretch far enough anymore. But this bill has the potential to change that, and it's designed to address exactly these issues. Imagine receiving a dual payment that could total up to $5,900. That's a lifeline for seniors, people on disability, and others who rely on federal assistance to make ends meet. The bill aims to combine existing payments, potentially boosting your income in a way that could make a real difference. It's a response to the financial pressures millions of seniors and disabled Americans are facing. But here's the real question. Is it too good to be true? Or is this something that could actually happen? In this video, we'll break down the $5,900 dual payment bill, how it works, who it affects, and most importantly, how SSI and SSDI recipients can benefit from it. As the Senate heats up with discussions, this is the time to stay informed and understand what's at stake. The future of Social Security payments could be on the verge of a significant change, and you deserve to know if this bill could put more money in your pocket. Stick around, because what we uncover could have a lasting impact on your finances and quality of life. As we dive into the details of this exciting new bill, let's take a step back and understand why such a proposal is even necessary. For years, seniors, individuals with disabilities, and those relying on Social Security, SSI, and SSDI benefits have been feeling the financial pressure as the cost of living continues to rise. The prices at the grocery store, the out-of-pocket healthcare expenses, and the ever-increasing rent and utility bills are all making it harder for those who depend on fixed incomes to make ends meet. With inflation pushing up the cost of basic necessities, it's become clear that the existing benefits just aren't cutting it. Social Security was never designed to cover all living expenses on its own, but for many seniors and disabled individuals, it's their primary source of income. Yet, for the past few years, Social Security increases, like the COLA cost of living adjustment, have not kept pace with inflation, leaving many recipients with less purchasing power than before. This is exactly why the $5,900 Social Security dual payment bill has caused such a stir. This proposed bill, filed in the Senate, is aiming to change the way payments are structured for recipients of Social Security, SSI, and SSDI. It's offering a potential solution to a growing problem. How can we ensure that those who rely on government benefits can live with dignity and maintain a reasonable quality of life in today's economy? The $5,900 figure is certainly eye-catching. While it's important to note that not every senior or beneficiary will receive this exact amount, the proposal outlines the possibility of larger, combined payments that could add up to this significant sum. The idea behind this dual payment system is to merge various types of benefits and increase the total payment amount so that recipients are better equipped to handle rising expenses. The dual payment refers to combining Social Security, SSI, and SSDI payments into a more substantial and coherent sum. Imagine receiving one larger payment that is designed to more accurately reflect the true cost of living, especially for those with additional needs, such as medical expenses. By streamlining these payments, The bill hopes to reduce the complexity of managing multiple sources of income and instead provide a single, unified payment that's larger and more predictable. But how does this work in practice? To understand that, let's break down the elements involved. First, there's the Social Security payment itself, which is the main source of income for many seniors. Social Security has traditionally been the bedrock of financial security for retirees, but its purchasing power has been gradually eroded over the years. While the government has implemented COLA adjustments to account for inflation, these increases have often been modest, not reflecting the true rise in costs that many seniors face. Then there's SSI, which is designed for individuals who have low incomes and limited resources. This program provides a monthly cash payment to help individuals cover basic expenses, but like Social Security, SSI payments haven't kept up with inflation or rising costs. Many SSI recipients live in poverty, struggling to cover essentials like food, rent, and utilities. Similarly, SSDI is a vital lifeline for individuals who are unable to work due to disabilities. While it's designed to replace a portion of lost income due to disability, SSDI payments are often much lower than what individuals were earning before they became disabled. In many cases, recipients must supplement their SSDI with other benefits or sources of income to make ends meet. Now, imagine if these payments were combined and raised to a more substantial amount. That's exactly what the $5,900 dual payment aims to accomplish. By merging Social Security, SSI, and SSDI payments into a more substantial check, the bill is attempting to address several problems at once. For one, it seeks to simplify the process for recipients, eliminating the need to manage multiple payments from different programs. For another, it aims to increase the overall payment amount to better reflect the actual needs of seniors and individuals with disabilities. One of the major factors behind this bill is the growing concern about inflation and its impact on fixed incomes. The past few years have seen inflation rates skyrocket, especially in areas like food and healthcare, which make up a significant portion of most seniors' budgets. Yet Social Security payments, SSI, and SSDI benefits have not kept pace with this rise in prices. The $5,900 proposal addresses this gap by attempting to bring the payment amounts closer to what seniors actually need to maintain a basic standard of living. But what does this mean for you, the recipient? Well, if you're someone who relies on Social Security, SSI, or SSDI, the introduction of a dual payment could be a game changer. The idea of receiving one large payment, instead of juggling several smaller ones, would make it easier to budget and plan for the future. Furthermore, the increased payment amounts could help alleviate some of the financial strain that so many are currently facing. This bill is especially important for those living on SSI and SSDI, who often face the greatest financial challenges. For SSI recipients, the proposal could mean a significant boost in monthly payments, helping them cover basic living costs like rent, utilities, and food. For SSDI recipients, the increased payment could help make up for the income loss due to disability, enabling them to afford necessary medical treatments, medications, and daily living expenses. Let's not forget the emotional toll that financial stress takes on seniors and individuals with disabilities. Many of those who rely on Social Security and other benefits often find themselves living paycheck to paycheck, constantly worrying about whether they can afford their next meal or pay for their prescriptions. The $5,900 dual payment would offer some relief, providing a larger and more stable financial cushion for those who need it most. Now, as exciting as the dual payment proposal sounds, it's important to remember that this is still a bill, a proposal that needs to go through Congress before it can become law. And with any piece of legislation, there are obstacles and challenges ahead. One of the biggest hurdles the bill faces is the question of funding. Where will the money come from to support such large payments to millions of Americans? The government has already been spending heavily due to the ongoing pandemic and other economic challenges, so passing another large financial package will require careful consideration. Another issue is political support. While many lawmakers agree that seniors and disabled individuals need more financial support, there's often disagreement on the specifics of how to implement these changes. Some lawmakers may argue that the $5,900 dual payment is too costly, while others may argue that it's a necessary investment in the well-being of vulnerable Americans. In the coming months, as this bill works its way through Congress, it's important for recipients and advocates to make their voices heard. It will take a collective effort to ensure that this bill gains the traction it needs to become a reality. Senior advocacy groups, disability rights organizations, and other interest groups will play a crucial role in pushing for this dual payment bill to pass. For now, the best thing you can do is stay informed. Watch the debates as they unfold, and make sure you understand how this bill could affect your financial situation. If you rely on Social Security, SSI, or SSDI, this bill could have a direct impact on your monthly income and overall quality of life. While there's no guarantee that this bill will pass, the introduction of the $5,900 dual payment is a sign that lawmakers are starting to pay attention to the real financial struggles that seniors and people with disabilities face. This proposal may not be the final answer, but it's an important step in the right direction. If the bill does pass, it will likely be a long-awaited win for the millions of Americans who rely on Social Security and related benefits. It would offer much-needed relief, help ease financial burdens, and allow seniors and disabled individuals to live with greater dignity and security. It's a reminder that, while the road to financial stability may be long, it's a journey worth taking, one step at a time. In conclusion, the $5,900 dual payment bill could be a significant turning point for millions of Americans who rely on Social Security, SSI, and SSDI benefits. By streamlining payments and providing a larger, more substantial sum, this bill could offer the financial relief that so many desperately need. As we await further updates, it's crucial to stay informed, engage in the conversation, and advocate for the changes that will make a real difference in the lives of vulnerable Americans. The future of Social Security payments may be on the verge of a major shift, and this bill could be the first step toward securing a better future for those who need it most.